Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna share with you guys how to understand the YouTube algorithm as a small YouTuber and how to get more views on YouTube in 2020. In my video on Friday, my makeup video, if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. I was wearing this red lipstick and everybody commented on it saying that they loved it. So I went and I searched and I found it. There's a link down below in the description where you can just click it and buy it from Amazon. It's my favorite. Even in the video when I was putting it on, I did say it. It's literally my favorite lipstick. It's perfect. The color is just radiant. It's not too dry. It does not transfer. I love it. I love it. So head down in the description and shop this lipstick. So why exactly is the YouTube algorithm not suggesting your videos? And what can you do about it? Stick around and I'll tell you. So the video metric that you want to pay attention to is the audience retention. Audience retention allows YouTube to know just how much viewers are enjoying your videos. And this also applies to small YouTubers, not just big YouTubers. For example, you can be a small YouTuber and you create a video, and when people click on that video, they watch it to the end, then YouTube algorithm is going to start suggesting your videos and showing your videos more, hence more views. So for example, you can be a very small YouTuber with little amount of subscribers, and if you create a video and that video is interesting and keep people watching to the end, YouTube is going to push that video. They're going to promote that video. Your video is going to start to show up in suggested areas and in search. And that is even over channels with hundreds of subscribers. Because if you make a video that is similar to a big channel, right? But the big channel, people only watch half of their video. And you're a small channel, but people watch your videos to the end. YouTube is going to promote your video over that big channel. So therefore, more people are going to see your contents, you're going to get more views. So with that being said, whenever you're creating your videos, make sure it is interesting so that people want to watch it to the end. You don't want people to be clicking off, watching 2 minutes and clicking off to the end. So here are some tips that can make your audience retention better. Tip number 1, choose topics that will keep people watching to the end. And this goes for all channel types, gaming, reviews, whatever. Just choose topics that will keep people watching to the end. Information is what people come on your video for. So even if the quality is crappy, they're gonna stick around to get that information. For example, if I was sitting right here unboxing and reviewing one of those brand new LG phone, this dual screen, honey, I know you'll be sticking around because everybody want to see what that phone can do. Everybody want to see the features. I think that phone is a very nice looking phone, smart, probably smarter than some of us. But the point is, people would watch it to the end just for the information about the phone. So with interesting videos like that, interesting topics, that, my dear, will really help your audience retention. Tip number 2, try to include things in your videos that you're actually talking about. So for example, when I mentioned the LG phone, I did put it on the screen. So stuff like that, that makes your videos more interesting to watch. And the more engagement your video gets, like comments and likes, the more likely YouTube is gonna send your next upload to those people that were engaged in your last video, who watched your last video to the end. That also helps you to get more views. Tip number 3, when you're creating your videos, when you're creating your titles, try to stay away from highly competitive keyword phrases that big channels would use. Because if you're gonna choose a title, for example, if you go on YouTube and you type in makeup tutorial, most of the big channels already have that title, have that keyword phrase. So therefore, it's gonna be hard for you to rank for that keyword phrase, because those big channels who already have their audience are definitely gonna rank for that. But there's so many ways that you can term a title that still you can get views and you can show up in search, but you do not have to use the big keyword phrases. For example, if you do makeup, so you say simple makeup tutorial, So if you look on my channel, on my videos, my makeup videos, you'll see that I changed the keyword. So I do simple makeup tutorial for black women. So it narrows it down a little bit, and therefore you still get shown up in search, but you're not competing against those bigger channels. I also talked about this before, but use TUBEBUDDY to help you to find keyword and titles that will actually rank you in search, hence more views. Tip number 4, make sure your videos are clear and easy to understand. If people don't understand what you're saying, honey, they're gone. They ain't sticking around. Click and they're going to the next video that is suggested on the side of your video. So make sure that it is clear, easy to follow, and easy to understand. Tip number 5, when you're editing your videos, make sure to keep it short and interesting. So if you start editing a video that is like 1 hour, try to bring it down to at least 10-15 minutes the most, so it can be interesting. If you have a 30 minutes boring video, honey, nobody ain't gonna stick around. Remember, your top concern is audience retention. You want them to watch that video to the end, so make it interesting and make it short. Tip number 6, record your video from different angles, or use different backdrops, or record outside. If you notice in my few last clips, I went outside. It was the audio was a little different because that's outside, but when you change up your recording scenery, like recording different places, different backdrops or whatever, that increases your visual interest of that video. Keep people interested. Tip number 7, pay attention to similar channels like yours. I mean, successful similar channels like yours. So you're gonna see what works for them so that you can implement it in your videos. As I say in my other video, you ain't gonna copy, but whatever they're doing that you know the audience already, you know for sure that it works for the audience, they like it, that's why they have that much followers, so you can implement it in your videos. For example, one example that I just mentioned, whenever you're talking about something, make sure that you have something, a B-roll. It's called a B-roll. Try to include pictures or videos / B-roll in your videos to support whatever you're talking about. That increases also the visual interest of your video. So when you're watching successful channel, if there's a lot of jump cuts or if there's a lot of things happening on the screen, you want to emulate that so that you can implement that in your video. That will help you gain more views, because at least you know that that already works for viewers. The people that are watching your videos, those are the people that determine your success on YouTube, whether you succeed or fail. So you want to make sure that you're giving them what they want. Tip number 8, you don't need fancy equipment to start your YouTube channel. Use what you've got. Just start. In this video, I showed you how you can start your YouTube channel using your phone, just your phone, even if you do not have a tripod. You can edit your videos on your phone, you can film on your phone, you can create your thumbnail on your phone. You don't need fancy equipment. When you're successful, then you can go out and you can buy all the fancy equipment that you want or need. So for right now, just start. Make sure that you watch this next video on the screen, and if you haven't subscribed as yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. In my head, you can click that and you'll be subscribed. Ooh, Jesus.